if there is no battles in the future, I training like whatever I want to do, just like
Okay.
create and try new thing and just having fun. Once the competition is coming up, 1 month or 2 months, practice some stats,
Practice, yeah. Condition,
some
right?
stats and then
Stamina.
some strategy, get some round with a friend. So it's like kind of my stamina is there, my cardio is there. Keep practice like same thing again.
Okay.
So make sure I execute in the battles. And then mentally too, like I'm gonna drop some bombs, like
Right.
I'm not gonna just back home after the prelims, is I'm gonna reminding me myself, just like I'm here through myself.
Yo, welcome to CypherBeastT.V. We got a dope ace B-boy from Korea. He's currently in Vancouver, BC, Canada, working with Team Canada for the Olympics. Last For One crew, now and never crew. We got no other than BBOY Taiyo. On this episode, we'll be going over his story, how he got into breaking, training methods, inspiration, and so much more. If you find this channel any value, hit that subscribe button, like it, share it. I'm your host, Tony47, and enjoy this episode.
Hey, what up? We got a real blessing today on the show. He's been in the game for, I want to say, what, 2 decades, 20 years, roughly?
Yeah, like 25 years.
25 years. Wow. In Last For One crew, now or never crew. Um, yeah, B-Boy Taiyo. How you doing today?
What's up? Thank you for having me. It's great. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. And before we kick off the show, a little bit about me. I'm out here in Portland, Oregon. I'm your host, Tony47, and I've been breaking for about 17 years, off and on, right? And I won jams, I judge jams, I thrown jams out here in Portland, Oregon. The main context of this podcast and new channel is to explore your knowledge, your mindsets, lessons learned, and most of all, inspire others through your visual lens. Tell me, how did you get into breakdancing?
That is back in 1997, 1998, around that time. I didn't know what is breakdance, like
Uh-huh.
nor b-boy, not even know the word of b-boy. Just at the time, just like the K-pop kind of pops up, like
Oh,
like the
okay.
boy groups kind of like dancing on the TV, the music program, so it's like, and then between the like they are showcase like in the breakdown part, they
Yeah.
did like little bit of like baby swipes or 1990 or some those kind of moves. But at the time I didn't know what that was. But
And this was
I
out in Korea, right?
yes.
Your hometown. Okay.
Yeah, at the time I didn't see any other like USA b-boys or nothing, just like no knowledge, nothing. Just like, I'm from a small town in Korea too, so no information, nothing. Just but I'm saying it looks very cool. And then at the time in the school, whoever like popular who thinks is
Uh-huh.
kind of cool, they are all like get into the dancing,
Yeah.
and they are all like kind of a little bit popular from the girls too.
Okay.
I think I kind of wanted to be like that too, I wanted to be a little bit popular from the girls, get some attention
Right.
from the dancers. That I start dancing, like with a friend. Um, but later on, my old friend started dancing together. They kind of get into the bike, like yeah, bike. So but
Okay,
I'm like
okay.
I wanted to keep going because I really enjoy the like dancing. So yeah,
Nice.
since then I on the way I met like my partners like B-Boy Joe from Last For One. Like I met him like 1998, and then
Oh,
since
wow.
then we training and then get the VHS, the videotape about
Uh-huh.
like freestyle session, Radiotron. And
Oh, okay, okay.
it's kind of from there. It's kind of similar to this like all of the b-boys, kind of
Yeah.
watching VHS like all like whole night and just practice and kind of figuring out.
Okay. So you met
And
like kind of a group of people back in your school that, from your crew members now today, right? Last
yeah,
for one, and right. And so when you got involved with them, you guys loved it, you guys fell in love with it, and then you guys got some videotapes because this was before, YouTube, right? Time.
for
So
YouTube.
yeah, that's so crazy. That's so cool. Like I remember seeing DVDs of Freestyle Session 7. I had a buddy that
Yeah.
had that and stuff, and so we saw a couple of it and stuff too. And I think a lot of times when I was learning, I wasn't I saw videos, but I wasn't really like stuck to it. I kind of just got into different communities that were doing it. And so self-learned from through a lot of like the community here in Portland. But
That's right.
nice, nice. And so from Korea, you guys started practicing and learning from the crew. When would you say you did your first jam? Or like can you remember?
I think that was 1999 in Seoul. It was a huge jam, like sponsored by some kind of like medicine company.
Uh-huh. Okay.
It was two battles, and I remember there was Reverse was there, BL crew, the legendary crew in Korea.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I remember B-Boy Virus was the judge, and that is a kind of like how can I say in the university area, that is a kind of like how can I say mecca of the breaking in Korea, you know?
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Where everyone kind of meet there or the competitions and
exactly. Meet
community of
there and
people.
training.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was the my I remember that's my first jam. Obviously, like I even remember the time when I went in when I got down. I couldn't
Uh-huh.
hear any music. And I remember I just a little bit of like butterfly sweep kind of thing. And I kicked the other person too
Oh
because of
no.
that, obviously. Uh,
Yeah. Oh,
wow.
okay. And that was during the competition. You kicked somebody
Yeah, I
from the
kicked
butterfly
somebody, and
twist.
then that guy was very become aggressive and said, "Oh, you kicked me!" Like, I was like, "Oh, I didn't mean to, you know. This is my first time."
Yeah. Wow. That's
Yeah,
cool.
it
Cool.
was
And how were you
wild.
feeling? I mean, I'm sure everyone's first time was super nervous and like a lot of adrenaline
Yeah,
and yeah.
actually, like that question, I never got it. So it's like when you
Oh
asked
wow.
me, I thought about like, where's my first battle, and then like. Yeah,
Uh
and bringing back all the memories, and then I even remember the feeling at the time. It's
wow.
crazy. Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Nice. Nice.
And then we
And
got second place, by the way. We got second
oh,
place.
really?
Yeah,
Wow. That's good. Especially for the first jam too. Yeah, yeah. Was that a 2 versus 2 or something? Or was it 1 versus 1 or
the crew battle.
crew battle? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it was Crewera, man. At the time was Crewera.
Oh, yeah.
It's all about the crew. All about the crew. Yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
Nice. And then from your crew there had a lot of influence for you to keep doing it, right? And to get better at your craft of your, your dance.
Yeah, it was just a new word. I never seen that many b-boys, and then that was Seoul. Seoul already like so many b-boys was there. And then in my hometown, just us, just me and my friend, a few friends. That was it.
Ah,
Um, I think like it was just so fun. And then I was young too. And then like I felt like I found a new word, and then I just fell in love even deeply. So I think after that battle, we came back to our hometown, and then we trained
uh-huh.
really hard, I think.
Oh, good. That's good.
Yeah.
After that first competition you did, you and your crewmate, you guys were just, I want to keep training hard and keep competing and see where it takes us.
Yeah, at the time there was not even like battles. Like
Uh-huh.
not like nowadays there is like every week there is a battles, right?
Yeah, I know it's
But back
crazy.
then like no battles, very rarely. Like yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
nice. And at what age, did you end up, because you're out in Vancouver, BC now? Is that right?
Yes.
So what was the transition from, from Korea to move to Canada? What's like in between, how'd you end up getting over there?
Uh yeah.
Is
So
it through dance or other life things that happen?
yeah, honestly, I wanted to do something different than breaking.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
I thought in my head, at that point in Korea, I just finished my master course in Korea, and then last one was still good. We traveling, we like get invited to the another country for the showcase or whatever, like once a month, at least once a month. So we going to outside of the country and then
Oh,
travel. And
wow.
we're still like active and busy, but I was like 27, and then I thought I'm getting older. I think I gotta
Uh-huh.
figure it out. I gotta get stuff together, my life, you know. And then I really wanted to speak English as well.
Oh,
So
okay, okay.
so I'm gonna come back to a little bit people.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
just
for
finished
sure.
my master course in Korea, and then I thought if I go to the like another country, study English a little bit, and then come back to Korea, I thought
Ah,
I'm gonna get some nice jobs because like being speaking English in Korea is
right.
very important. So that was my plan. And then that's why I went to the Canada because like there was some kind of a government scholarships for the
Okay.
for the English Center. Yeah, that's how I went. That's why I
Okay.
chose to Vancouver. Only the reason the government scholarships.
Right. That's great because yeah, that's save some funding for there,
Exactly,
Yeah.
always nice, you know. And my plan was like stay 1 year and then back to Korea. But after
Uh-huh.
1 year, my English wasn't get better, you know. My English was still bad.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I thought I could save a little bit of money or anything, but I'm just like nothing. So I decided not going back to Korea.
Hmm.
And then at that point, already I was kind of getting into I was like training every day with the now or never
Oh, right. Okay.
because I came to Canada just to study English and do something new other than breaking. But same week when I got into the Canada, I met now or never,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
and I just hang around with them, just training with them, and then like, oh, actually, it's like why I try to not dance, just like it's so fun, you know. So couldn't stop
Yes,
me, you
yes.
know. Yeah, that so here I am. I'm still going. You know?
Right, right.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's tight. That's cool. It's like, hey, I plan to be there for a year and then go back to your hometown. But you got a connection. You felt great staying there, and then you end up staying longer than you thought you would. So that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. Nice, nice.
And
Um,
then like make a little bit of money too, actually. You know, sometimes money is a little bit of
mm,
like issues, you know, as a
yeah.
it's for anybody, you know. But I'm just like I was okay. I was teaching like breaking to the youth, and then
Uh-huh.
very oftenly I was performing with the now or never and then make some money too. So
Performing,
it's
right?
like I was
Okay.
like I was okay. Like I mean I was when I was in Korea also was okay too. But I didn't expect like I could do that in Canada. So
Mm. That's cool. That's really great that you got exposed to that at an early age. Some of the stuff I wish I got involved when I was learning, like you
mhm,
got a pretty solid established crew doing performances. You kind of see the breaking as a different level, right? With performing and then teaching and all that. I mean, I did that on my own during about the time when I was breaking about like 10 years ago. But then
mhm,
things fall off. I didn't have established crew and everything like that. And I think a lot of things is clicking now to kind of the reasons I'm starting the podcast because I wanted to connect with you, connect with other people to
mhm.
see their mindsets and knowledge within the dance scene because I think not only me, but hopefully this can give value to the listeners or audience that people that would listen to this and hopefully they know no self-doubt or they get more exposure to what's out in the real world, you know. Um,
Exactly. Yeah.
so yeah, that's so cool. So you got now another crew out in Vancouver, BC. I know you came out to some Portland jams and stuff like that. If you can remember what people or who you knew that were from Portland, if you can remember, or still to this day.
My boy Tombo.
Tombo. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yep, yep. New Birth crew.
Yeah, he's doing strong.
Yeah.
Always love to see him. And um
Moon Patrol guys, right?
Moon
Hugh.
Patrols
Yeah.
and Kang.
Oh, okay. You know A King 47
Yeah,
for
Kang.
DEF CON 5. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes he just like came to the Vancouver and hang out with me and stay in my place.
Oh, no
Yeah.
way. That's tight. Oh,
Yeah.
yes, that's sweet.
Yeah. I think I went to Portland like 3 times, I think. 2 times for the
Hmm.
jam, 1 time for the workshop.
Okay, nice, nice. Yeah, and
Mhm.
we're what 6 hours away apart, roughly. Far, but
Yes.
then not far, right? And
Hmm.
so that's
Doable.
really
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I went down there about a couple months ago to do I just started the podcast on and I hit up, the people that I knew. I went to one jam out in Canada about 10 years ago, Arthur's Jam, Play Your Cards. Me and it was a 2 versus 2. Me and Gup went down there. We got semifinals. That was my first jam in Canada. He
Oh,
was judging, Puzzle was judging, and Tricky from Now or Never Crew was judging. And this was like 2013, I think.
I see.
And so that's how I met those guys down there.
Um,
And so when I started the podcast, I was like, hey, who do I know that were, that I met in my path throughout the time, right? And then I met those guys. And so I went down there and drove down there. I didn't think about it. I was just like woke up at 5 a.m. and just drove down. And next I got there by noon or a little bit earlier than that. And I was like, oh wow, okay. Yeah, so it wasn't too bad. And then I remember meeting you one time over at Portland Jam. I think that Hui was throwing a jam from Moon Patrol Crew. You were one of the invites. Um, yeah, this was about
Red
10 years.
Bull?
I don't know if I can't remember if it was a Red Bull sponsor or not. It was out in Portland.
You do three
I
on
think
three?
no, it's a 1 versus 1.
Oh, that is a Red
Or
Bull, the Clash.
it might have been the Clash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. So yeah. So it was briefly when I met you. So yeah. So it was great to see you here. And then I came up to you on freestyle session. You're probably like, who's this guy? I said,
Oh, no,
what's
no,
up?
no. You're very familiar. So it's like now it kind of like makes sense. You're in Vancouver and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So you definitely connecting the dots of these people, what people see and they don't know who I am, then like who's this guy connecting? So the
Hmm.
people that so far reached are the people that been in the path when I was breaking and stuff too. But
Hmm.
I haven't been in like a real established crew to get out there. Roughly I think that time in 2013, I was like super hungry at the time. But then, life kind of happens where I'm like, okay, then gotta help. I think, got a family now and stuff like that, kids. And so make sure but I miss it.
Respect, man. Respect.
I miss it, man. That's why I was like, I want to get back into breaking and in
Yeah.
different way too. So, man. So from your experience in breakdancing, from like you've been in competitions like professional levels, high level competitions. From how do you is there a training mindset when like, hey, I'm gonna compete at this jam? What would your training method look like when you're getting ready for a competition?
Normally, just if there is no training going on, no battles in the future, I just training like whatever I want to do, just like
Okay.
create something and try new thing and just having fun. And then once the competition is coming up, like 1 month or 2 months, and then, you know, like practice some sets,
Practice, yeah. Condition,
some
right?
sets, and then
Stamina.
some strategy, and
Yeah.
then get some actual like round with a friend. So it's like kind of my stamina is there, my cardio is there, and yeah,
Nice.
and then like keep practice like same thing again.
Okay.
So make sure I execute it in the battles, and
Yeah, like your moves or combos. Keep doing
yeah,
it repetitively until you hit them and execute them.
that's right. And then like mentally too, like
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna drop some bombs. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna just back home after the prelims. Is I'm gonna like just like keep like reminding me myself, just like I'm here to like prove myself. Like I'm gonna do something.
Yeah.
At least people love to watching my battles. Like I wanted to,
Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely enjoyable. I think your energy.
Yeah.
resonates. I can feel it when you're like there hitting your moves, you're smiling, and you're like, like you get on beat, and like it definitely have a lot of energy, and as a crowd watching you, I feel it. So that's
Oh,
nice.
awesome. Thanks, man.
That's real
I'm glad
good.
you.
It's real good. It's hard to do for people too. Some people just go out there and throw moves, but like getting the crowd involved and feeling that it's
Mhm.
yeah. So you do a great job at presenting for the presence of you.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So you've been in all those bigger competitions, freestyle session. You did a bunch of Red Bull ciphers and Red Bulls, right? Did you guys did you ever do Battle of the Year?
Oh yeah. Battle over the year 2005.
Okay.
With the Last For One, we won that. For
Oh,
the
no
for
way.
whole world. Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
think that is one
awesome.
of my biggest career, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then 2006, we went to the Battle over the year again as a defending champion. And
Oh,
then now we got
nice.
second place.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
lost
awesome.
by Vagabond.
Okay. I
Yeah.
gotta recap. I'm sure it's on YouTube. I started breaking in 2006. So I don't
Oh, I see.
before that I don't know. So that's real
Oh, I
dope.
see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So Battle of the Year is the one um I was dreamed about when I was young. I watched the like Battle of the 1997, like 98, all those kind of videos when I was like super young, obviously.
Yeah.
So I think like at the time still does, but at the time was Battle of the Year was the one of the biggest competition. It's a
Wow.
huge competition. So I'm sure many b-boys dreamed about being on that stage. Yeah.
Yeah.
One more
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
In Korea, early 2000, there is not many way to go outside of the Korea.
Hmm.
There's a few
Okay.
ways to go to the another country is the winning the preliminary in Korea for Battle of the Year.
Oh, to send you out to the next
Yes.
one or somewhere.
Yes.
Oh,
So
wow.
Battle of the Year was the one of I think the first competition you win and then you're gonna represent the Korea in another country kind of thing. So it's a huge deal, right?
Wow.
Yeah. So it was tight at the time. Was like so many good crews in Korea, and everybody wanted to represent Korea in the another country in Germany, wherever.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
That's so tight.
yeah,
It sounds like you used a lot of that knowledge into the scene of Canada, Vancouver, BC right now. Like, are you would say you help and mentor a lot of you said you did teaching for students in the community of
yes,
Canada. Yeah.
yeah. So like since I moved to Canada, that was my main job, just teaching a youth. I don't know how many students I taught. I've been teaching just like sometimes I teach like some kid like 7 years old, and then they graduate the high school,
Yeah.
and then they were so small, tiny little boy, and then like tower me, like become a like 6 foot two,
Oh man.
like
Right. Yeah,
it,
I
it was
remember when you're
great.
young.
Yeah, but it's a blessing. It's blessing to just see them growing up like that and then become a nice human being.
Yeah.
Yeah, through the breaking, it's like what I did was a teaching of breaking, but I'm sure the breaking teaches you a lot of life lessons, right?
It
So
does. Yeah. Life
I believe that.
lessons, confidence,
Yeah.
self discipline and doubt of, to overcome that stuff. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so definitely it helps me out my experience, like the showcase as a team, all those kind of experience. It's like helps like like the teaching the youth because like the studios end of the year you have the like reciters, right?
Oh, recitals. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so
And
it's like
the
you gotta do
performance.
something. You gotta show something to your parents, who support you. So Um, of course, it's like, I try to make a nice shows every year. Yeah, so definitely helps, yo.
Nice. Nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. So you've been in the game 25 years, done a lot of professional performances, won well-known competitions, teaching the youth, you know. What are you up to nowadays? Like, are you still planning to keep breaking, keep building, teaching, keep growing that aspect? Where do you see yourself within the breaking from now and maybe, down the road? Are you working on
Um,
any projects right now? Anything, Yeah.
so breaking is in the Olympics this
Right.
year.
Yes. Yes.
Uh, so I'm heavily involved about the breaking Canada.
Okay.
So I'm a coach of Canada. So I went to a lot of
Oh, word. Okay. Okay.
yeah, especially last year, I went to a lot of WDSF events like all over the world
Oh,
with
nice.
the Canada B-boys and B-girls, the national team.
Oh, yes.
Um, I think that is kind of another new part of my breaking life, and absolutely I love it. And just it's just I think I'm very
Yeah.
lucky to be in part of this process. Such a huge event. It's Olympic, and
Yeah. Yeah.
it's the first Olympic in history. And then everybody knows Phil Wizard in the team,
Uh-huh.
he
Right. Yeah.
already,
He's blowing it up for sure. Yeah.
yeah, he already got the Olympic ticket.
Right.
He secured his spot already, top 16 in the Olympics.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
so like what can I say, man? I'm going to Olympics, and just that this is another huge one in my book,
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
breaking journey. Yeah.
definitely. And all that hard work in breaking, kind of
Hmm.
do it for the love and passion and for where it's growing now. And now you can say, hey, I'm helping out coaching and teaching them. We're going to the Olympics, for the Canada team, and that's a huge, big moment for you
Yeah.
in the city and the state and stuff like that. And it's definitely that's awesome. That's so cool. And I think for it to be an Olympics for all the breakers, I think too. I think it's a huge step to look forward to look at as in a professional state, right? Because we come from street dancing. Now you're on the Olympic side. Wow.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll open a lot of doors after the Olympics as well.
Yeah,
So yeah, I'm
that's
excited. Yeah.
awesome. Yeah. And when you mentioned Phil Wizard blowing it up, um, he was actually one of the reasons I kind of want to like, hey, open mind from like other people's mental, like how are the people doing it? I know he's been consistent and been killing in the game. I remember when I was like more active, he was just like, Seattle jams. I see him there and stuff, right? Uh and I'm like, he was good, right? But he wasn't great at this level now, right? But I was just like, dang, that's crazy. Someone I met in the past to get to
Yeah.
this level is kind of crazy. I was like, wow, like Portland or other cities are missing. It's like, it's definitely a mindset to trigger for you to get to that level. And so I think it's a beautiful thing to see someone get there. And it inspires me to be like, whoa, like if he can get to there, like other people can too. It's just really how much hard work you want to dedicate time to do it.
100%.
Yeah.
100%, man. 100% agree with you. Really doesn't matter where you are. Very important is your mindset, your dedication of your following your dreams. He already
Yeah.
proved it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's tight. That's dope. That's dope. And you're so you started breaking back in 98, is that right? Or is it
Yes.
before 98? And what age are you now, if you're okay saying?
I'm sorry.
Your age now.
I'm 40.
40. Oh, okay. Right. I saw yeah, that's right, because you did the 40 versus 40 over at a freestyle
40 and up.
session.
Yeah, it
40
was
and up,
so
yeah.
super fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's dope. That's dope. I'm 36.
Yeah.
So I started when I was 18 back in '06, right? And I'm still I could still do some moves. I could still do power moves and stuff like that, but I never really pushed myself to that next level, right? And so, I'm sure like Hong Ten and other people kind of prove that other things. You being a 40 and doing how you move, it's just, how active and it's just a number pretty much. So
I
that's
think
nice.
I feel good still. Like,
Oh yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, I think everyone approach it differently. How you maintain, like as you see all the 40 and up b-boys in the freestyle sessions. But my
Yeah.
approach is like stay with the young people.
Right. They'll keep you active, right? They're
uh,
hungry. Yeah.
Training with like 20s and
Yeah.
uh and then like it's just funny enough the now or never
Oh, yeah.
the active members is they are all teenagers now.
Oh, wow.
So more
Okay.
than half of them now or never they are teenagers now. The active members. Yeah. So um it's a transition obviously. There was time I was the youngest in the crew.
Yes.
But now I'm like oldest, not just oldest, I'm super oldest. But I'm like I have my like partner Jamie, he's on aka Eloquence. Big shout out to Eloquence.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
he's a 43, but he's still getting down, you know. Yeah, so I know I'm not the only one 40 and up in my crew, so it's like it's great to have a like partners like that, so, kind of same age. Yeah,
Yeah. So you can kind of relate to the age and from the younger cats, the difference. But
exactly.
nice. Nice. Do you think seeing that with the younger cats, practicing with them kind of inspire you and fill you up to be like, oh, whoa, like,
Yeah, kind
mm,
of like just I'm in that space with them, kind of vibing together. So it's like I just like I don't think like how old I am, and then like
yeah.
no excuse, just like no excuse, just like oh I should take it easy or no 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 no, just do same thing with them. I think um I think
Yeah.
that kept me keep going. I think that kept me going. Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
Mhm.
Nice. Nice. That's cool. That's good to know. And lately I train with like some crewmates at the gym, right? Like 24-hour fitness or something like that. And
Mhm.
sometimes I'll try to hit up. There's only a few community practice here, so not too
Yeah.
much. And one of the days is definitely I can't make it because the time frame. But yeah, I need to start connecting more with them
Yeah.
to get down, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. It's
Nice.
fun, just moving around the body, with the music. Yeah.
Yeah. Were you always been this energetic when you dance? Like your presence. You know how we're talking about your presence, it kind of resonates. You can feel your energy, right? You have
Mhm.
you always been kind of like that style or I would say that's your own style. And have you always been like that?
I think so. I think I'm always kind of like hyperest person in the group, kind of hype the people and oh that's actually I never thought about it, but I think I am and I was
Some is natural to you.
naturally just like kind of like oh hype it up like yeah like I think I'm the only one doing the practice kind of like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I love just like connections. Like, yeah, that's dope. I see you. Kind of let them know the people who I training with, and then like training with somebody is not just practice. Actually, it's kind of connecting in the same place. We take a ton.
Yeah.
Um, I think I love doing that, just like connecting and then training together and get some round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. Nice. So like for the amount of time, your experience, your knowledge, what would you let a new cat or somebody that wants to get into breaking, that wants maybe to take it to the next level, or a student of yours and they want to take breakdancing seriously? Is there any advice from you would give knowledge to that person for them to rise?
I think if you really want it to be a high level,
Mm-hmm.
just like I've seen high level b-boys just very closely. What they do is really focus
Okay.
and they enjoy the journey, enjoy the training. Like nobody push you to the go training. Like you gotta make yourself like um strong habit, just going to training and then not distracted anything other than breaking too.
Right.
Yeah. Um, I think I was interested in everything actually.
Oh,
I
really?
I'm interested in everything. I think that's the
For
reason
sure. Yeah.
I couldn't go to the next level, I think. But
Okay.
I'm like
Okay.
very high level people, like for example, Hong Tan,
Uh-huh.
like Fear, they they just love breaking and they love the training. Like like you know, like hang out with a friend is fine. Of course they love it too. But I'm just like,
Yeah.
for example, if I go to for example, I went to the New York, Paris. I wanted to check it out the city. I wanted to go to every single museum. That's me.
Right. Yes, yes.
But the high level people think differently. They just all about the breaking. They
Uh
they
they
might
want
want
to
to looking for the place to
train,
train or
connect with the community down there, something like that, and
yeah.
meet
I
the
think
cats. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. Just focus different level. Focus different level. They take a rest for the next training. Yeah, just like breaking. You
I think
gotta
that's like
make that strong habit. Yeah,
that's when it comes to like a real sport, right? Like
yeah.
that next level professionalism. Like,
Yeah,
oh
there
man,
is no other way. Nowadays, the breaking level is just way too high.
it is.
There is no
Yes.
way. Used to be, if you are genius, like you are like natural gifted talent, yeah, you must be pretty good in the beginning, but not this level anymore.
Oh yeah. Everyone
Yeah,
has power moves and everyone has unique moves. Like it, yeah, it's definitely
yeah,
definitely it's kind of crazy. Yes, for sure.
yeah.
Nice. That's dope. That's dope. And you see yourself coaching down the road, and then for me to connect with like someone like you is definitely, hopefully it brings a present as well to the Portland scene as well, to get more out there, more traveling. I didn't travel that much in my time when I was really active. I think I only been to Seattle and Canada, like just in between nearby. But I never actually like flown out to travel and go to other competitions, and that's something that's in my bucket list to go try to do this year and the previous
Mhm.
years. That was my first freestyle session I went to, and I was
Oh,
like, dang, how come I didn't go like when I first started, maybe a different eye opening at the time, right? Just going to that high level competition versus a local, it's a different aspect in the breaking. So
yeah, it was huge. The freestyle session, the last year was huge, and then that become the event of the year, I think, from the Breaker Free. They
yeah,
got the
yeah,
award. Yeah.
yeah, I saw that. So
Yeah,
that's
it was
dope.
dope event, man. Dope event. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, cool, man. So for now, we're probably gonna wrap it up here shortly, but do you have any questions for me?
Um,
It could be anything.
Patrick,
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. Um,
I wanted to just to say thank you so much for having me, and then huge respect for you connecting me to the like inviting me your podcast and then connecting to the other people. Probably people don't know about me from this. People know
yes.
about me. I really appreciate that. And then this is also breaking. This is a part of breaking too.
Yeah.
So keep you doing keep just keep doing what you're doing. This is amazing. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
having me, man. Yeah.
That's so dope. Thank you for those kind words. And a thing, that I feel like it's missing is the discussions like this.
Mhm.
Discussions like I think before the panels used to be kind of popular before, right? But I don't see them no more. And I took that for granted when I was younger. Like some
Mhm.
Portland people would be, oh, we have a panel. But I was like, why would I learn like hear what you have to say? Maybe I can smoke you or stuff like that. And I was being, take that for granted, right? When I was young. So for now, I appreciate that time and like getting those knowledge from other people because I think definitely those connections and learning from others can help you expand your business of career if you want to pursue breaking into a different level or just want to know about the culture more. So I think
Yeah.
it helps to learn from all different aspects. And yeah, I appreciate you taking the time to do this. Definitely, try my best to keep doing this and get as much exposure through this. It's just, it takes a lot of time and hard work and dedication to get this connected and presented, right? And yeah. So
Word.
no, man. If we wanted to or actually before we start, you down for I like to do what's called a cipher round. You down for a cipher round? So it's not typically the dancing thing. So I have like 5 questions and whatever you can think of. Maybe at the time you can cipher in your mind, right? To bring it out. So you down? Very basic questions.
Yo, brother. So basically, you're gonna just ask me some questions and then I just answer. That's it, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. When you say the Cypher, so it's like, oh, I gotta do some get down right now, right here.
That would be tight. But yeah, different cipher. I guess a mind
Okay.
cipher, right? And so,
Okay. Sounds good. Let's do it.
so first question, what's your favorite breakdance move?
Halos.
Halos. Oh, okay, dope. Um, do you have a favorite artist or song you like to listen to? That could be hard because yeah, it's so much, so big.
Like Apache.
Oh, Apache. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And there's
yeah.
certain part makes my heart like crazy.
Yes.
Great. Yeah.
Yes. Do you have a favorite book?
Secret.
Sacred. Okay.
Yeah.
It's called Sacred. That's it. Okay. Dope. I
Yeah.
haven't heard that, but I'll look into it. Yes.
Yeah. You know that you know that books, right? The Secret. There is a movie too. It's kind of like law of attraction kind of thing. They're talking about.
Okay. Yeah, some romance. Yes.
Yeah. It's not a
Um,
romance. It's kind of like
oh no.
self. What's that? Motivation kind of like book kind of thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Secret.
Hmm.
Okay. I
Yeah.
gotta check that
Secret.
out. Do you like pineapple on pizza?
Yes, I do.
Oh, cool. Me too. I like it too. So yeah. There's a lot of people that I asked that doesn't like it. And so it's like a hit
Oh
or miss.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Last question. So if you had a chance to enter a competition for a 2 versus 2, do you know who would that be?
Um, Eden, he's my longtime student, but he become an N1, and then we're gonna
Uh-huh.
get down. We're gonna go to the competition in Las Vegas, Skills Talk, January 27th, 2v2.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So it's
Oh,
like, I'm
dope.
excited, you know. Yeah.
Okay. Dope. I'll
Battle
see
with
you
my
there.
student.
I'll be
Yeah.
there too. But I'm not
You'll be
competing.
there too?
I'll be there, but my daughter on that Saturday, she has a hip hop performance for a recital because she's in and I can't miss it. So I'm gonna take a flight. I won't get there till around 7 p.m. on Saturday. So, but I'll see you
That's
there.
dope. That's dope, man. Let's get a like coffee or get some wraps or something.
Yeah, coffee,
Yeah,
raps,
yeah.
yeah, we'll
Anything.
cipher or stuff like that.
Sounds good.
And then assuming you'll be there for full force.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll
So
be
3 days
there.
event. That is 3 events, right?
Yeah,
Friday,
yeah.
Saturday, Sunday. I'll be there.
Ah, that'll be
Everything.
dope.
It'll be a
Heck yeah.
long weekend.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be real dope. Cool, man. If people want to get in touch with you, where can they find you?
Instagram, easiest way.
Instagram. Okay, dope.
Instagram, yeah.
Dope. Cool. And I'll link that in the description below. And before we go, I know you said you're teaching anything. Are you doing any master classes right now? Anything
no master class. I think I teach only youth at the
Okay.
moment.
Okay.
And then yeah.
Okay.
But there is like other class as well by my friend Jamie. He's on Elokins. Yeah, if anybody you are in the Vancouver looking for some master class, let me know. I'm gonna like
Yeah, there
put
you
you in the
go.
right place.
Yep. If you guys are listening to this and you guys heading to the Vancouver area or playing the move there, on the cast, we got Thaiyo. He does some teaching. He's been in the game for a long time. He's like definitely a great people to connect with. And so his link, his Instagram will be in the description below. And hey, it's such a blessing in taking the time to get on here, Thaiyo. I want to say thank you. And I think we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching. All right.
Thanks so much, everyone watching here.
Peace.
Peace.
Thing that I noticed the modern age of breaking with all these new kids coming up is a lot of them don't know who I am. A lot of them don't know the people from my era. A lot of them don't know why their favorite breaker is doing this certain move. You know what I mean? They don't know where it comes from. They don't know who's who and what's what. So a lot of the knowledge is lost. People should start doing a little bit more homework because I know the mentality. I know because I hear it. I talk to kids and they're like, I don't want to watch that old shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, bro, like you don't even know, dude. Like it's a whole different world. Like the originality was at an all-time high back then. Like all different unique characters. Like if you go look at what's happening right now and then go look at what happened back then, it's two different things, man. I mean, people are implementing stuff that was happening back then for sure, but now you have less originals.